counter now on first down. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. In motion left goes Jones. No. Check. Patriot. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Jones now in motion left. In motion right is Jones. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go now.
In motion left goes Jones. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. In motion right is Watkins. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll have a first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter in Nashville. And looks like the Bengals starting to pull away in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now receiver in motion left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top as we send you across the country to Orlando. Standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense.
They're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tease Tabor. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Brissett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now a handoff looking right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Jones will come now in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Time running out here on the play clock. Back to throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeMarcus Walker in there to get him for a loss of 5. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. In motion right is Jones. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Point after now from Sturgis. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On third down, Brissett throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Come on, let's go. 190. 190.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
I got 15. I got 15. BBB. Let's go.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Mason. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Here's Brissett. And he's got Snead. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Brissett to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, and it'll bring up third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Detroit. 319. 319.
Jones will come now in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. The 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there from 8 yards out. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Oh, this is blocked. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Brissett, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Come on, let's go.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. Jim Caldwell's guys cannot come through there on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Watching that body, 40. No, check, Patriots.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. Green,
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll run it on the toss. Gets past 1 man. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. First down, Brissett. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here we go.
On second down, Brissett again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Again, it's Brissett finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
Let's go.
They'll throw again. Brissett throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a third down.
Let's go.
Brissett again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And now here's a carry heading left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 22-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. In motion right is Jones. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They come up short here on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. You start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check them.
And now it's blocked. Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the 4th quarter now. And that one pretty well wrapped up. The Bengals growing the lead even further. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to stay with it.
That's true. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the 4th quarter now. And looks like the Bengals starting to pull away in that one. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season.
Detroit! All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now Brissett. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Brissett now. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Joey Bosa. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack.
Let's go!
From the gun, here's Brissett. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Brissett. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for L.A., they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit.